Hello and welcome to a Smurp video, and today we are looking at X-Men VHS Marvel Legends Marvel's Morph. Finally, after all this time, we have a Morph figure in our midst. And will it meet expectations? That is the most important thing. And this looks so animated. He's clearly running out in Night of the Sentinels Part 1. It's clear sailing from here, but not from Morph, who tragically gets blasted to pieces. So the mutant shapeshifter Morph returns to haunt the X-Men after being captured and manipulated by Mr. Sinister. Something sinister. We have nice X-Men on there. So let's open it up live. Not live, obviously, but live on the camera. We are doing this. It's crazy. You never do this stuff, Paul. There's a reason why. It's a disaster. So he is in his little prison body bag, as I remember somebody put it on one of the groups, the Facebooky groups, because I can't even say my words. I'm that excited. So let's get him out of his body bag, which is the new environmentally friendly way. Wow, there we have him. So first of all, we get him there, and then in here, we get Evil Morph. There we go. Evil Morph. Okay, who are we more excited? I'm more excited about Evil Morph than just normal Morph. Now, first off the bat, that is not a bad head sculpt. That is a great head sculpt. It looks quite decent. You can see the shell shading there on the coat. Nice little X logo there, which is very awesome. Underneath there, classic gold and blue with the red little belt there. And then these pieces are fixed on, unlike Cyclops' version. Nice little boots, and you can see the shell shading all the way through. Now, for me, personally, I feel like the shell shading reduces some of this awesomeness. Let me get the camera straight. That was bonkers. I've never done that before in my entire YouTubing career. All in one hit that was. Now, first of all, I'm not a fan of shell shading at all. Don't get me wrong. The animated figures, it looks great. For this figure, I feel like it could have been done without. So that's just me being me and being a grumpy old git, I suspect. Let me just bring my light down a little bit. So secondly, we have a very nice Morph Head there, which is fantastic. But why no funny Morph face? I want one of Morph laughing, having fun, because that was the Morph we were introduced. And I was like, who the hell is that dude? You know, and in the animated series, he became a big part of that second season in particular. He was a big part of that, with Sinister's great arc, and one of the best arcs in animated history as far as I'm concerned. I loved that story, and after that, he sort of fizzled out. I think he only returned for 2 episodes, so Graduation Day, and I'm going to say Returning Home or something like that. And he just couldn't, as much he tried, just couldn't return back. And, oh no, he is in Proteus. You see him being under some of the examinations from Moira. So he is in there as well. So maybe it's 3 episodes outside of that season 2. So from that perspective, I felt like this was a character they threw him for that big, whoa, being an X-Man is dangerous, etc. So I would have liked funny Morph. This is perhaps in the middle of a mission Morph, but even then he was cracking jokes and stuff. Even when he was running against the Sentinel, he was like, you know, he was that guy. So very cool. Now we got, as always, we got the leather jacket. Now the leather jacket annoys me because it's not fabric, and you can't remove this bit. Even though you can remove this bit, you can't remove it because you have this bit. Now, I know there will be talented people that will be able to take this body and they will be able to make this full costume. Now, the thing about this full costume, I have been wanting for years. Take this off. I have been wanting for years. If I can get it to stay still. I have been wanting for years. I know I'm repeating myself because I'm very excited. I have wanted them to revisit the team that went up against the Shi'ar Empire and just before the Mer Island saga. It's amongst that lot. That team was absolutely fantastic. I really liked that team. And I've just shoved Gambit's head on there because you know you want to see how that looks on there now. This would look spectacular if you could do that. Now, they've got the body for this. Hasbro had the body. Deliver it. We X-Men fans want it. We won it yesterday. We want it now. So, secondly, I am a big fan of this head sculpt. This head sculpt looks absolutely crazy, and that's what this Morph was. The chip in his head, he was going bonkers, and he sort of has his hands like he's gonna choke you. Just so I'm clear, I do not condone any violence at all. So but this is a creepy Morph, and it looks absolutely epic. Now, I guess one of the things that I was disappointed was this Morph on several occasions had a gun because he was a bad guy. Now, you can see, I mean, I've just brought in a gun. So it doesn't come with a gun, and the hands are not designed for holding a gun, which I'm disappointed. I was expecting actually hands that can hold a gun, which I do not have. So very disappointed from that perspective. So let me just do the articulation bit. So when the head does go round, it does go down. He will look down at you. It does go up ever so slightly with that lovely, crazy mascara he has. His arms can go round. It can go up, can swivel. It has a double up there. Although, just be aware, it does have this little lip here. Hand can go round, up, and down. And then on here, you have the air crunch because he's been working out. You have the spin. You can almost do the splits. He has a swivel. He has a, oh, sorry. He has a double. He's clearly a little bit stiff. And just be careful. Yeah, I'm not going to budge that on camera. Sorry, I do apologize. Because this bit, I felt like I was going to end up putting out this bit. So this bit's stiff. So hair dryer, do whatever you need to relax it. It has a swivel there. An upsy and a downsy there, and that is about it. So, where does he sit with his peers? Let me just get him to stand up right. Bring that up a little bit. As always, Morph never lets you down. He's a comedian to the end and falls over. Everybody applaud. Come on, dude. You're not gonna do it for me, are you? There we go. Let's bring in his best friend, Wolverine. He remembers that time he turned into Jean and it made Wolverine turn to jelly. Brilliant times. And then we're going to bring in Jean. There we go. There's Jean. And then we got young Jubilee, who he felt was replacing him and made him even more bitter by what happened and being left for dead. Oh, come on. Come on, Jubilee. Morph's the only Joker in this crowd. And then we have Goddess Storm. What would be a routine without Storm if I can get her to stand? No. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Look at that. I can't even get her to stand. Is that bad? Right, let's shove that back there. Let's bring it in, people. We're losing viewers by the moment. It's almost fault. And then we're going to just bring him at the back. His friend who saved him. You're going to knock everybody over, I can tell. I bet. That's why I don't do things on camera. It always ends up wrong. There we go. Come on, Gene. You can get in there. Oh, man. Right. No, don't look at Wolverine. You got a husband. Oh, no, you haven't, because Morph didn't actually marry you. There we go. All right, we're just going to bring in Storm there. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's cool. That was pretty awful, I'll be honest. This is why I do things off camera and set them up, and then they just look great. That looks... There we go. She's gone for a flying lesson. Okay, so there we go. There is Morph. What a delightful time to have an iconic figure for the first time ever. Now, unless I'm wrong, the only time that Morph has been written into the story was the Age of Apocalypse dimension or alternate reality, and that was Kevin Sidney, and in 616 world he was the Changeling. I'm pretty sure I said that completely wrong. Now, Morph's real name in the animated series I don't think was ever said or explored, so there is potential that perhaps he was the Changeling. Maybe, I'm not sure. It was never discussed, it was never explored, it was never elaborated on, and Morph was just Morph. Now, in reality, they have similar sort of comical aspects. This Morph was quite a comedian in the evil realms of Apocalypse. However, I think he was more serious when he was alive in those earlier X-Men stories, if I remember right. A lot more serious. In fact, I think he ended up sacrificing himself for Xavier's cover because he was dying or something. I can't remember, if I'm being honest with you. It was a very long time. So they have same personalities, and I'm trying to remember what did he ever morph out of this? Was this a cruise the whole time to live with this effect? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've read The Age of Apocalypse. I say that, I think it was last year. Anyway, I hope you like my video. I hope you're glad that Morph has finally arrived. It's by far from perfect. The price hike perhaps would have been more satisfactory if we had that gun, if we had that extra head, that comical head. I feel like it perhaps would have been a little bit better. Other than that, this is a very, very good Morph, and finally a very good time to have him be delivered. So anyway, hope you liked my video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.